I thought of starting with an investment niche, or soccer shirts niche, maybe even a darts niche. And then I decided to start with golf balls. Like many entrepreneurs out there, I wasn't sure which niche to commit to. The question I asked myself was, will I have to do what I pick forever? So in this video, I'm going to show you why your first niche choice is not a life sentence and give you the perspective you need to move forward without the fear of a permanent mistake. Let me illustrate what happens when you are about to pick your first niche. Once you have your best idea locked in, your mind suddenly fast forwards 10 or 20 years into the future. Questions are inevitable. Wait, is this it? Is this what I'm gonna be talking about every single day until I retire? And all this does is build pressure and big expectations. It's easy for us to start projecting a scenario. We are lucky if we project only one. Most of the times, multiple scenarios start running through our heads. This is your brain trying to find certainty before you lay down the first brick of your business foundation. Usually, you start overthinking and remain exactly where you were before you started the whole process. All this because of the forever thought. I want you to imagine a young couple in the market for their first home. It's only two of them, so they're not looking for a 3-bedroom house, but for a smaller apartment. At that point, they know they want children, and therefore, they won't stay in that apartment forever. Once they find it, they buy it, and now they're homeowners. What they really do is build equity, gain life experience, and learn what they need and want for their next home. Now imagine that apartment is your first business idea, and you are the homeowner, or better say, the business owner. When I started in the online world, my first apartment was the golf balls niche. It was a great first step, but as I moved forward, I realized it wasn't my final apartment. Okay, I'll drop the apartment analogy now. I tried a few different niches along the way, tested new ideas, and eventually landed on niche clarity. Who knows, maybe this isn't my last business either. To summarize, if I demanded that my first niche be my forever business, I would still be in the picking phase. Here is what I want you to do today. Give yourself permission to pivot. Understand that whatever niche you pick right now is simply your foot through the door of your first apartment. Sorry, business. Once you get going with all the learning, experimenting, and improving, you'll see opportunities you couldn't see before. All the options are on the table. You can always change services, adjust your audience, or completely rebrand later on. Honestly, the only permanent mistake you can make right now is to make no choice because you are afraid of the forever thought. At the end of the day, your business is supposed to evolve with you, not make you a prisoner. Now you might be all energized and excited to pick that first niche and start building your business. But the mind can be tricky. Just because you dealt with one fear, it doesn't mean another one isn't waiting around the corner. You could be asking, Dan, what are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about the thought of a saturated niche with too many experts already leading the game. To defeat that fear, watch this video next, where I explain why a saturated niche is a bad excuse and how you can use it to your advantage.